I will take my time and meet you at our destination. You'll be okay by yourself. Do not underestimate the name Riviera. Pardon me then. I'll see you there. That's good. At least we don't have to escort her. Portals and spike trap 3 times for... Have I seen this gem? I don't recognize the name. I think it's a new gem. And presumably the Tanuki is just a furniture item, so... Yesterday. Oh yeah, we got non back up to where it is. I like the Dylan you have to but even 5 words. There's stuff. Well, it's all I'm cutting off the roll or something. Here you see you. Through yes, and there she. Ah. Take care of you. Only for us to get that sword out or support around. Please. See you in that. You'll silver. That's the card around. Keep either in the fan, you hear through. Hello, meaning you. You hear through. Hey, there you. Hey, are the few students there? Yeah. Yes. Yes, indeed. Sure then. Bring up. Always. You. And grab you. Being the forces are there. Hey, live. Oh. Let's see. We're using for sure that do. And just gets. Got him after that. This for me. Hey, you want that? It's right out. So sort of. Get it off. Alright, I'm gonna chat. You go this is last. You need that just now. So you go. Get it. I control the room. So about these. There are those to be met over. So there. Very there, sit there. I can still the room. Alright, your turn. We'll be played. We're going to like this. And here, in the center of the so the yeah. See, yeah, it is. And yep, that's the only one, so seal you. Already got the gate, got that, got the cards. Yeah, we're good to go. What is this? Oh. Isn't that... Yeah, it is. Well, you know, it never even occurred to me when we first got it, but this is actually the better one, huh? Interesting. Well, they do stack, I'm pretty sure, so... That'll be good once we're preparing for those level 90 maps. Of course, sadly, the main 4 can't use 2 accessories at once because of their clothing slots, but... Let's face it, they're probably the ones who need this boost the least out of all my team members, so... Don't think that's too big of a concern. There's a strong seal in front of us. We can't go forward past this point. Just what is this seal? I didn't expect to find anything like this here. And this is because of what happened a year ago. And it is also the outcome of the battle that claimed your parents' lives. And there's all our stuff. Gem and a Tanuki. What happened here? This is not actually the deepest part of the dungeon. It used to be deeper. Many experienced alchemists explored as deeply as they could in order to be the first.
ここに強力な魔物が出没するようになりました。
Under those conditions, many powerful monsters made their lairs here about 4 years ago.
一体一体は凶悪でも最初は数が少なく、新たな研究材料になるとしか考えていませんでしたが。
All of them were ferocious, but everybody just thought about the possibilities for new research to be had.
1年前、その数が一気に増えたのです。
Hello, that's it?
1年前、その数が一気に増えたのです。
Yeah? Yeah, okay, whatever. That doesn't seem right, but if you say so. A year ago, the number of monsters suddenly jumped. They dug their own tunnels and escaped into the land around Uedora.
個人で対応できるような数ではなく、何人もの上級交渉が犠牲になりました。
Even experienced alchemists could no longer fight by themselves, and many died.
我々は上級交渉から魔物退治に長けたものを集め、これの駆逐に当たりましたが、完全に撃退はできず。
We gathered the skilled monster slayers among the senior alchemists, but we still could not stop all of them.
他にもう手はなく、多くの犠牲を払いながら、どうにか封印を施すことだけに成功したのです。
We had no choice. It took many sacrifices, but we successfully sealed off all their tunnels, including the main one here. My parents were in that battle.
そうです。あなたのご両親も犠牲になりました。
That's right. Your parents were part of the casualties. So that's what happened to them. Why was this hidden? Back then, nobody could even tell me why or how they died.
それについては申し訳なく思っています。
I am very sorry about that.
ここに誰も近づけないために、戦いに参加した者以外には口外を禁じました。
To keep people away, nobody but those who had participated were allowed to know.
それに、我々はあまりに上級交渉を失いすぎました。町の人に衝撃を与えないようにとの配慮もありました。
And we lost so many senior alchemists. There was worry that the civilians would be shocked if they knew the extent of it.
それからもう一つ。
And there's one more thing.
これは今回のディスナフロディの動きとも絡んでいるかもしれません。
This may be involved with Disneyfrody's movements. What do you mean?
1年前、時を同じくしてディスナフロディの動きがありました。
1 year ago, there was similar movement in Disneyfrody.
彼らの狙いは、この迷宮の秘密である可能性があります。
They may be after the secret of this mine. I remember what Uella said. Technology that only Uedora's lord knows about. Maybe Disneyfrody is after that.
ディスナフロディとの間で開戦した場合、この迷宮は封鎖することになるでしょう。
If war begins with them, we'll blockade the mine. Alchemists won't be able to work then. Of course, Rosanna understands that. Closing the mine is the worst case scenario. What is beyond this?
それは誰も知りません。
Nobody knows.
実はこの迷宮の上にユイドラができてから、まだ誰も最深部に到達したことがないのです。
Even though Uedora was built on top of this mine, nobody's reached the deepest part of it.
この奥の一部は分かっていますが、最深部がどうなっているのか、誰も知らないのです。
We know some of what's past here, but nobody knows how much further it goes. I see.
そろそろ行きましょう。ここは長い時間いていい場所ではありませんので。
Let's leave soon. This isn't somewhere we can afford to relax. Understood. I look back at the seal again before we leave. Just what is past it? When we return to my workshop, I wait until the others leave, and then talk with just Yuella. What do you think is inside that dungeon? At the same time, though, as Lord, I have to protect that seal. My parents weren't the only ones who gave their lives to create it. I'm Lord now. I can't do things just on my own curiosity. I want to protect Uedora. I have to protect that seal. I boldly tell Yuella that. I see. She looks conflicted. It's been like this with her ever since I became Lord. Is she still opposed to it? As I'm wondering, Yuella suddenly smiles. But that is just like you. That is why I fell in love with you. Huh? I'm astounded by her sudden declaration. What? Is something the matter? I simply spoke the truth. Was it strange? There's nothing strange about it. Hearing her say it so openly makes my heart skip a beat. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm glad. Yuella smiles. I have no idea why she would have suddenly said something like that. Guess because we're on Yuella's route we get some more with you. Makes sense after all. Two people sit in Will's workshop, back to back. It's already past midnight. Yuella waited until Will was asleep to come here, then silently sat down with Rags Muena. Just quietly sitting together, measuring the passing time only with their slow breaths. Yuella finally says something with determination hidden in her eyes. I am leaving here. I want to know something before that. I do not want that. Do not look like that. I should have done this from the start. I only delayed this decision. I want to know something. What was my sister thinking? Does that remain inside you? Yuella. The echo in her voice makes Yuella's hair stand on end. A piece may still remain. I will try. Yuella silently urges Rags Muena to continue. The Red Lion. A snack. Do not forget someone's words. Yuella closes her eyes. What remains in Rags Muena is indeed the sister that Yuella knows. A fragment of her sister's heart still exists. Why do the people around the Shogun end up throwing themselves away? Do not forget. Whose words were they? Who were they being said to? Manju. Food? Yuella's eyes snap open in surprise. The snack. The Shogun. Do not forget. She stares up into the air like her eyes are open for the first time. What happened to my sister's sword?
見つからない。その記憶は落ちてない。
I cannot see it. I do not have that memory.
そうか。助かった。
I see. Thank you. Yuella stands up.
ウィルはいいのか？
Will be okay. Yuella trembles.
こんな気持ちになるとは思わなかった。やはり、もっと早く決断すべきだった。
I did not think I'd feel like this. I should have finished this much sooner. Yuella desperately chokes down her feelings and leaves. Secret technology that only the Lord knows about. I'm investigating carefully to see if there's anything besides the seal in the Yuidora mine. Seems like there really is nothing. I'm surrounded by a pile of books from the Manor's personal collection, but there's absolutely nothing. As I lean back and groan from my sore eyes, Yuella comes in.
何か調べ物か？
Are you looking something up? Ah, Yuella. I was looking into whether or not there was really any technology only the Lord has access to. It really looks like there's nothing.
そうか。それならば仕方ない。そのことは忘れてくれ。
I see. Then it cannot be helped. Please forget about it. Huh? But you're worried, right? About your country, I mean.
あまり根を詰めると体に悪い。休憩したらどうだ？
Working too hard is bad for you. Why not rest? There's an unspoken plea in her eyes. All right. Does she have something to tell me? I close the book and go up to my room with her. Yuella looks around my room wordlessly for a short while before turning to me.
ここに住んでどのぐらいになる？
How long have you lived here? Ever since I was born. I'm sure that's not what she really wants to talk about.
そうか。なかなかいい部屋だな。
I see. It is a fine room. Then do you want to live here with me? I boldly ask her. My heart races as I wait for what her answer will be.
そうだな。お前も領主になったことだし、そろそろ身を固めねばならんだろうしな。
Indeed, you have become Lord. You will have to settle down soon. Oh? You're ready to make that kind of commitment. Yuella smiles, but it seems far away.
お前には何もかも世話になりっぱなしだ。すまないな。
I already owe more than I can say to you. Forgive me. I'll do anything for you. What are you apologizing for?
ちゃんと礼を言ったことがなかったと思ってな。
I have never properly thanked you. You don't need to thank me. I love you. If you're happy, then I am too.
そうだな。お前はいつもそうだった。
Indeed, you have always been like that. You too, right? Maybe not before, but it's true now.
ああ。
Yeah. Her answer still seems distant. She doesn't have the same happiness and embarrassment as usual. It feels like she's looking somewhere far away instead. Do you like Yuidora now?
ああ、いい街だと思う。
Yeah. It is a good city. I'm glad. I wasn't sure what I'd do if you still didn't like it.
お前は不思議だな。人の心を優しくする。
You are strange. You make people's hearts feel warm.
なぜユイドラがこんなにも成長したのか分かった気がする。お前のように人々の役に立ちたいと思う交渉がたくさんいたからだ。
I think I know how Yuidora has grown so much. It is full of kind-hearted alchemists like you.
私も誰かの役に立ちたい、そんな風に思えることが幸せだ。
Me too. I want to be there for others. Being able to think like that makes me happy. Yuella suddenly leans in close to me. She closes my lips under hers. A gentle, warm kiss, full of her open and honest feelings.
私からキスをするのは久しぶりだ。
I haven't kissed you in a long time. She laughs when she draws back. Yuella, is there really nothing? You seem different today.
別にそういう気分なんだ。
Not really. I just feel like it. She presses her lips against mine in another hot kiss. She kisses me over and over again, greedily, and gazes into my eyes lustfully.
今日は私にさせてくれ。
Today, let me. Yuella forces me to sit back on my bed in the dark room